everyone, my name is Aditi Gupta and I'm a product manager for Azure Database for MySQL. In this episode, we'll be talking about backup and restore, which is the cornerstone for any enterprise's business continuity and disaster recovery plans. Today, I come with an action-packed agenda, where first we'll be shining some light on backup, take a quick look into the backup overview, talk about various backup redundancy options, and see how to view available backups. Next, we'll be talking about restore, the various restore options available to us, the various factors that affect estimated time for recovery, and critical post-restore tasks that will set you up for success. So let's get started with backup and see how it functions as a doomsday vault safeguarding your data. Azure Database for MySQL Backup takes automated backups of your server instance. We take full snapshot backups at least once in a day. In addition, transaction log backups are taken every 5 minutes. The service provides 3 backup redundancy options to meet your data and disaster recovery needs. Azure Database for MySQL provides a retention period between 1 to 35 days. The backup is charged at a nominal price where free backup storage is available up to total provisioned server storage. Next, let's take a deeper look into the various backup redundancy options available. Locally redundant. Here, multiple copies of backup are stored in the same data center. Next, zone redundant. Here, backups are replicated to another availability zone in the same region. Backup storage used for a zone redundant server is twice that of a locally redundant server. Last but not the least, geo-redundant. Here, backups are replicated to a geo-paired region. Now, this option provides you with the highest durability of objects, that is 16 nines. Now that we've taken a look as to what are the details behind the various backup redundancy options, let's go to the Azure portal and see a quick demo as to how you could configure these options at the time of server creation. So we've landed on the Azure portal for the flexible server create page. We've navigated down to the compute plus storage section. In order to configure your backup redundancy options, click on configure server. Scroll down again to the storage section and the backups subsection. As you can see, by default, the backup redundancy option is set to locally redundant. For you to enable zone redundancy, click on enable high availability. As you can see, the backup redundancy option has changed to zone redundant. Enabling high availability mode allows you to select 2 options, be it same zone or zone redundant. For you to enable the third backup redundancy options, click on the checkbox for geo-redundancy and it will set your backup redundancy option to geo-redundant. Now that we've seen all the 3 different types and how to configure them during a server creation, let's have a quick look as to how to navigate between the 3 post a server creation. As of date, you can move between locally redundant and geo-redundant post a server create by logging into the Azure portal, opening the overview page of the server, heading to the compute plus storage section and enabling or disabling the geo-redundancy options. Other switches or other movements between locally redundant geo-redundancy to zone redundant is currently not supported. Next, Azure Database for MySQL has launched a dedicated backup and restore blade where you can have a look at all of Flexible Server's full automated backups, literally serving as a memory palace. So you can see the backups that have been taken within the retention period of a server, see the completion timestamp of that particular backup, see what the retention period for that particular backup looks like, and perform quick actions such as restore. Next, let's have a look at the restore pillar for Azure Database for MySQL and see how it serves as a life jacket protecting from accidental data deletions and data corruption. In Azure Database for MySQL, performing a restore creates a new server from the original server's backups. Broadly, there are 2 categories of restores available. The first one being point-in-time restore, where you can specify a particular timestamp and restore your server to that particular timestamp's backup. This restore option is available for all sorts of servers. The second restore that is available is geo restore. Now this option is available only for servers which have geo redundancy enabled. Further, point-in-time restore has 3 subcategories, latest restore point, custom restore point, and fastest restore point. Whereas Geo Restore only allows you to restore to the geo paired region. Now let's quickly head over to the Azure portal to see what all of these restore options mean. So we've landed on the overview page for a demo server, for a demo flexible server. Let's head on to the restore pane and see the various options that we just spoke about. Clicking on the restore option lands you on the restore server page. Scrolling down, you can see that the point-in-time restore has three options for you. The first one being latest restore point, which allows you to restore to the UTC now timestamp. The second option allows you to select a custom restore point, which is guardrailed by the earliest restore point available for your server. Last but not the least, the fastest restore point allows you to restore using a full automated backup, and it allows you to select any of the backups available from your memory palace and perform the quickest restore as it restores from a full snapshot without any transaction logs being replayed. The second restore option that we had available was geo-redundant restore, and it allows you to restore to the paired region in this case, since the original server is located in East US, the paired region is West US. Geo-redundant restore is only available for servers which have geo-redundant backup configured. Now let's talk about the estimated time for recovery. The estimated time for recovery of the server depends on several factors. Depends on the type of restore operation, whether you've triggered a point-in-time restore using a full automated backup or a custom timestamp or a geo restore, the number of transaction logs that need to be replayed, size of the databases, and whether there's a primary key present in the tables or not. Last but not the least, let's talk about the post-restore tasks that will set up your server. If the new server is meant to replace the original server, redirect clients and client applications to the new server. Ensure appropriate server-level firewall rules, logins, database-level permissions are configured. You can also configure any alerts as appropriate. So that's all for backup and restore, and I hope you guys had a great time learning with me today. So what are you guys waiting for? Give Azure Database for MySQL Server a chance and spin up your very own flexible server today.